There we go. There we go.
Wait, what's this link to this chat? Oh, right, yeah, cool.
Wait, I want to. So the person. So, have you introduced what the topic is, Simon?
No, I hadn't.
Well, I think we
went,
should
you
we
kinda
should
went
stick to
piss.
like the most important facts right now, which is Simon.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
what are your
Simon?
cues, my man? Okay, welcome everybody to welcome everybody to motherfucking figuring it out. So this time what we are discussing is how long will you guys leave out a glass of water in your house and still drink it? I mean, it's not like it goes bad, but after a while, it's weird, right? Said truthfully by our favorite Rick and Morty writer, Katie Delaney, however you may say it. Yeah,
She
what's
a
the sitch,
writer?
guys? Yeah, she
She
wrote
wrote
for
a writer.
She wrote for Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
That's right.
Jinx.
You owe me a soda.
Yeah.
Ah!
Also, I noticed an interesting connection already from the get-go. That tweet was posted on the 11th of January 2022, and I also noticed that I also posted this tweet in this Discord chat on the 11th. Sorry, not the the 2nd of November 2022, and in the chat box it says 11/2/2022. There could be some kind of significance there, but I'm not trained in the esoteric arts of reading calendars, so for all I know,
I feel kind of bad. I feel kind of bad because you know that tweet from Katie Delaney.
yeah,
I feel kind of bad. I just found her on Instagram, and I found her IMDb, and I'm trying to get to her Twitter currently, so you can see more classic tweets from her about water.
I see.
She's a writer though. She's a writer for.
Do you think she wrote this single line on her Windows 7 Pro desktop computer in Microsoft Word, quotations, underlined, Gothic, italics, enter quote, wubba lubba dub dub, close quote, full stop, next passage,
To be
Rick
honest,
stays, I'm Pickle Rick.
she actually seems like a pretty nice person.
Yeah, we just kind of have to you know what? Removing art from artists, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
But
rather,
what if
artists
you-
from art.
If
There
you
go.
remove the artist from the art,
There you go.
what happens to the art?
It
Becomes
gets
toast.
It gets consumed by Reddit or something. I don't know.
I see.
You know, it's
Yeah.
real funny when you mentioned like water and like how long you can leave it out for. So I went to the bathroom and I went downstairs to get some water. So I've got a bottle of water with me, just sitting here on my table.
Oh, nice.
But before I got the water, I realized that I had left my water bottle out with some water in it for too long.
Oh no!
So I had
Damn.
a sip of the water, and all of a sudden, my tongue went, and I realized that the water tasted a little flat, maybe a little off. But then the thing is, does that mean it's
But the water's already flat, and it's like the line between on water going to off water. You know, it's not like a switch.
Also, like, does water have
Process.
flavor? You know, like water
It
has
is
a
a
flavor.
process.
That means that water must have a distinct flavor to it, right? Because like, I drank the water, I was like, that doesn't taste fresh. So then clearly I have a conceptual understanding of the taste of water. But also, funny enough, I came back and sat down, and the only thing I had open was a Wikipedia article for water that I put up.
So you could draw upon your sources.
Yeah, I did, and it's also got in culture, religion, philosophy, folklore, art, and nativism.
Hold up, let me just pray to the water, guys. It's just a minute.
Oh, well, some religions have.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Bruce Lee said like be white like water or some shit. Yeah,
That's true.
exactly.
That's true.
Like in Christianity, they have holy water.
That's true.
there's sacred waters as well, and water and religion. There's like a whole like sub Wikipedia page dedicated to water and religion, and by that I mean like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little tabs, not tabs, and only
like,
as
like
it's
sub articles.
Well, kind of. There's ritual washing in Judaism. Then there's Al-Butin is prescribed washing of body part or all of the body or positions such as clothing or ceremonial objects within Christianity, I think. Yeah. So, and also they've got different things in Hinduism and Buddhism and Judaism and Islam, and I don't want to pronounce
I always
it
had
wrong.
like, this is tangentially related, but I always had like the dumbest idea where like you could solve the world's water problems by like going into the ocean, getting like a Bunsen burner, and like getting a cup full of water. You know how that water's salty, and like you could solve the problem and make the water drinkable by like burning the salt from the water.
Holy shit, you're so right. Yeah,
like a beaker.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if that's plausible or not, because I don't know if you can actually eliminate the salt.
What?
Like I don't know what the actually hold up. Fuck.
No, you
fuck
can.
it,
You can.
We're getting into science now.
We're getting to level 1 chemistry. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Boiling point of no. I don't want water. Sorry. I want.
I mean, you probably could like you could get like those. You could
Oh
get
fucking hell.
You get those tablets that sort of suck up the chlorine and all
That's
that
true.
shit.
That's
you can like
true.
just get like make a giant one of those and put that in the ocean. It just
Apparently, the boiling point for sodium chloride is 1,465 degrees Celsius.
Holy
but
shit.
Adam, I'm also going to tell you why that's a really bad idea.
You're kind of like killing like ocean animals and shit.
Yeah, that's sort of like by doing that you'd be kind of killing,
Destroying the ecosystem, bro.
you would legitimately destroy the ecosystem. We would
sometimes I don't consider the consequences of my potential seawater burning actions.
you'd just
I
kill
think
off
I'd
a whole
actually
food
be
supply.
saving them because inevitably they will become dehydrated from our water systems. So I'm taking it to its most logical progression.
So the most logical progression of society
Is
is
burning all of the water in the known universe. Rather on Earth.
So you're gonna get a massive Bunsen burner. You're gonna get
You need like a fucking
comically large
nuclear
Bunsen
reactor
burner
at that point.
ever conceived by man. Somehow transfer all of the ocean water into this massive Bunsen burner. Massive beaker. Call up the world's top scientists, call up NATO, call up the United Nations, and say, I am going to burn every single living sea creature in this massive beaker, and I will also simultaneously solve the world's problems by doing this.
so I can just imagine like NATO, the American government, they'll show up at your doorstep and you're like, look, I have this idea. I have this amazing idea.
It will solve world hunger, famine, poverty,
War, pestilence, famine, death. The 4 horsemen.
death, pestilence, 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. I will solve it all.
And then you're the
It's
5th
kinda-
horseman after you've done all that.
Exactly.
This is so much like that short story in Kurt Vonnegut's Welcome to the Monkey House about the guy that's just fucking batshit insane who comes up with a device that can like solve pretty much end war. And he creates this weird wacky device, and instead of giving it to the US government, he decides to like run away with it. He becomes an international terrorist that the US government's trying to track down because he's created a tool to stop, to create world peace or some shit. I can't remember the name of the story, but it's basically that, but instead it's just you, Adam.
It's me looking tall and prideful as I wear the finest of threads and a pointy hat.
Twiddly fucking mustache and everything.
With twiddling my mustache, and all the world will see that I could achieve such greatness.
You pretty much just made a religion.
Yeah, bro.
I'm just gonna put
beak of water.
I'm just gonna put this image in the group chat. It's a black metal album, but I just think it must have come out recently, but it's got an album cover that goes very fucking hard, and I'm actually quite surprised that it's not related to water, but well, maybe a little bit.
Through some esoteric
Well, I'm
way.
sure the guy has drunk water. Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa. Holy shit. Can I show this in the slideshow?
Surely you could just
I'd have to
censor...
pixelate like all of it.
just pixelate the entire cover.
Dude, I have to do that thing in Paint where you make it like really small and stretch it out to make it really big.
You cannot show that. Like, what is happening is pretty demonic. Genuinely kind of.
I like the scythe on the Z.
Oh, you're so right. I didn't notice that.
And the antichrist and the upside down cross for the H. And then the E is like a spike.
The music itself sounds fucking horrible.
Oh, disappointing.
Terrible. I imagine the music would also
bit of Dimu Borgia.
But the album came out. Apparently, the album came out in 1989, so it must have been discovered. And then they've just Sodom Graves Records has just put it up on.
Good on them.
Bandcamp, I guess.
They're making the world a better place.
Absolutely. Anyway, back to water.
I thought I'm actually a bit subversive right now because on my desk I do have next to my lower left foot I do have water, but if we're thinking about this hierarchically, on my desk as we also speak, I have a Golden Circle creaming soda flavored can, which probably has a little bit of water in it. It has carbonated water, but I also have some Nivea Men Cool Kick 48-hour protection deodorant, roll-on.
Nice.
Which probably also is composed of some kind of water. Like, I don't think there's any liquid that doesn't have water in it, right?
Yeah, but we're not talking about other liquids.
That's got like additives and shit. That's not like pure water that you'd have in just a bottle or something.
And a lot of additives can go flat over time. Well, actually, that's if you have a carbonated like soft drink and you leave it out, it goes sort of off. But by off, it just becomes real flat and it just tastes like nothing. Like, can water expire?
I feel like it's a matter of, because I guess even if you left your water out in the sun all day, and then you just like took it inside, and then you just blew on it for a little bit, for maybe like 5 minutes. You just went.
Did you know that bottled water doesn't expire? What were you doing?
I was blowing on my water, bro.
They ain't gonna do shit, boy. What?
you know when you heat up your water too fast and then it's
heat up your water. Isn't that shit in the microwave, dog? That's gonna like fuck up the bottle too. You're gonna get like scorch marks on it.
When you're about to go to sleep and you drink hot milk, it's the same shit with water.
No, hell no. You gotta
wakes up, and it wakes up. He grabs his mug.
No, I don't wake up. I can go to sleep.
He wakes up. He gets water in his mug. He puts it in his microwave. He puts it for 1 minute. He boils the fucking water in the microwave, and then he gets out and then he slurps it all up. Then he pisses and goes back to bed.
It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, there's a process behind it, Ruben.
There's a process. Listen,
It's
all
an
right, I'll
art
paint
form.
it for you. It's 9:58 p.m. I have had a long day at the water ranch. Milking
Watermills,
calcified cows, which happen to actually excrete water, and
So you're drinking cow piss, basically. That's what you're implying.
And I get that calcified cow excretion in my glass, glass, which is conically shaped. I put the protector on the tip of around the rim of the glass, and then I turn it upside down because I know that the water is going to be contained within the conical glass, and I put it in for 1 minute, exactly 1 minute, no 59 seconds bullshit. It finishes, I take it out, I lay in bed, I take off the piece at the rim, and then I blow on it 3 times. Then I drink it and I go to sleep, and I have a lovely dream about a lover from another life. And then I wake up and it's time to go back on the old water milking ranch once again.
You know what, Adam? You're the type of person that pisses right in the corner of the toilet and gets a little bit of urine.
There's actually a fact about myself that I tell people, and they think of me as a completely different person with regard to urination. So when I was, you guys probably already know this. So when I was like 12 or 13, I saw a Facebook post, and it said, how to urinate with a boner. And I was like, all right, cool. And it was like a comic showing like the different ways of how to urinate with a boner. Like, for example, there was one called the Superman, and what you do is you like lay on the seat, like chest down, and then you just make sure your cock's like directly facing down into the toilet. But there was one, I don't remember the name of it, I just somehow just wrote it into my subconscious and started trying it, that you just kneel down, and then you kneel in front of the toilet, and then you do your thing.
When you go to the bathroom, Adam, do you kneel down?
Okay, listen.
Kneel down at the altar.
I do.
Do you
I don't do, okay, so I have parameters. I don't do it all. I don't do it all the time. I do it in the comfort of my home.
Yeah, only at home. None of that public toilet shit. Fuck no.
Exactly. I don't do it in public toilets. That's just degeneracy.
So you get up in the middle of the night. You go to the urinal and you get down on your knees and you just put your cock in the toilet and piss in it pretty much.
Yeah, that's me. And I've told friends this. I've told close friends this, and they're like, Adam, I just don't know what to say. And it's all because of
You can just stand.
it's all because of a Facebook post from 2013 or 14. And my life has never been the same since.
I think I know the Facebook post you're talking about.
If you can find it, put it in the chat, because I think it's an essential
I'll
resource.
put it on the slideshow or something. Yeah.
I just can't believe that you at 13 was like, yes, this is how I need to pee now.
Oh, yeah.
You know what, Adam?
How to pee with boner diagrams.
It's Adam, you know what? That's some king shit right there. That's
Thank you. You know,
That is fucking honorable, honestly.
To be honest, you should be knighted for that, Adam.
I think so too. I think that is a moment of royalty.
Oh God! Wait, yeah.
You go out there on a public forum.
I haven't laughed that hard in so long. Jesus Christ.
Post it in the chat, Simon. I wanna analyze it.
Yeah. Go right ahead.
See, yeah, this is the one. That's the one. The
Fucking hell,
lunge.
dude. The lunge implies you put your foot in there, man. Hell no. That's
Yeah, I just think that's genuinely like incredible that you were like, yeah.
This is how fucking terminally online I was and still am to this day.
This is the worst thing that's happened to you.
You know, it's you know, I never trusted the like this post or your mother will die in her sleep. You know, I was really trusting these infographics and their life-changing ability.
Yeah, Dad didn't teach us much. It was just, you know, apparently it's not true, it's about me.
Dad should have taught us this.
Yeah, exactly. He should have pulled up this Facebook post and been like, listen, kids, this is how you pee like a real man. The tube is also horrific.
Is that even?
It looks like he's straight up grabbing a catheter and just inserting it into your urethra.
Well,
how do you know it's not the urethra and not just like the tip? You know, he's kind of covering it with his hands.
Yeah, but even then, like to get maximum to reduce all drippage, you know, you're really gonna have to commit.
Oh yes, but like I don't know, man. The tube looks pretty funny because it's just a piss loop-de-loop.
Whoop whoop.
I think having a. Do you think some people have like piss straws? Like, have you guys met people?
Mom found the piss straw.
Mom found the piss straw.
But have you guys met people that like you go to a gig or something and they pull out like a they pull out like a funny loop-de-loop straw and they just drink their drink through like a straw.
Oh, you're talking drink, I thought you were talking listen.
Yeah. They piss in front of you at the gig. Yeah, what?
Just be me and some guy pulls out his cock pissing right next to me. What, dude?
So this is how I do it.
It was really good. Hold up. So yeah, how about the H2O?
So water. Well, I guess.
Like I don't know. I'm kind of guilty of leaving my water up for a really long period of time because often in my daily life, I like to read books, as I'm sure you guys do too.
Of course.
And you know, sometimes when I get up in the water in the morning, I wanna watch my TV shows while I'm drinking water, and then I read afterwards. So I'll sometimes just leave my water bottle in my room for like an hour or two, and it'll be probably room temperature. And then I'll take my water into the lounge and start drinking my water. And then I'm like, slightly more room temperature than it was when it was icy cold out in the fridge. Well, in the fridge, not out in the fridge.
There's actually a really interesting thing you've kind of mentioned is that like with water, if you put it in the fridge and you've left it out in room temperature, and you put it in the fridge for like maybe an hour or two and drink it from then, it usually tastes fine. Yeah. Like, it'll usually taste sweet. Well, I was reading before about bottled water. It doesn't go off, but they recommend that you don't drink it, that you drink it within 2 years because after a while, the chemicals from the plastics start
the old microplastics. Yeah. Making me believe, you know, eat the bugs. Listen to the reputable news sources. Partake in the current thing.
Partake in the current.
You will eat the bugs. You will live in a pod. You will drink the microplastics.
You know, I open up my TikTok app and say yes, all hail to the CCCP.
And consume my entertainment fast food.
Yeah.
Fast food container.
Hell yeah.
But what is quite interesting,
That's pretty interesting, man. I won't lie.
No, water's great. I mean, where would we be without water? I'm pretty sure humans are made
I say
up
that
of
shit
water.
every day to people. You know, I mentioned water the other day. I was like, I think I literally just said that we depend on water. And that was it.
Yeah.
I mean, you will die. You are more likely to die. You'll die faster without water than food. Like,
Yeah.
which is quite unique. Like, I mean, you need to eat, but like, you will die faster if you cannot have water.
Yeah, like it's interesting how hydration takes more priority over like hunger.
Oh, dude, last night at the gig we went to, I was basically dying of hydration.
Yeah,
Like,
it was so fucking stuffy in there, honestly.
Yeah, it was fucking horrible. I was dancing very, very hard and very, very fast, and I had a very big jacket on, and I just was drenched in sweat. Like, absolutely fucking drenched in it. And like, I had a little bit to drink at the radio awards that Simon and I went to.
Oh, yeah.
But like, so we got the Uber, and I was already chafing from walking up to bloody Massey. So I've got real bad chafing, and I'm covered in like sweat because it's a hot day. It was like 23 or 21, which is pretty hot in fucking Palmy.
Yeah.
And we get there, and then we go to this gig. We Uber to the gig, and like it's stuffy and claustrophobic. A lot of people, and it's hot. And I'm wearing this big fucking jacket, and then and the heat's rising, and I'm just sweating like a motherfucker. And after the first act, I was already drenched, and then the second act played, and I was going absolutely fucking mental at it. And my head started aching. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die if I don't get any fucking water. And I just crawled out of this bloody pit of people and went to the back room and started huffing water and pretty much was comatose for most of the rest of the fucking evening.
This is what H20 does to a motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfuckers need that water.
Yeah.
Drink water. It doesn't matter if it's stale. You just need to fucking drink water. You die without
It's
water.
how you survive.
No, like, I think the rule of thumb really is like, so long as there's no mold in there, you know, sure there'll be like backwash, but you know, sometimes you just got a raw dog for some backwash.
Is it just backwash though? Is backwash the problem then, not the actual fact that it's...
Well, yeah, like the water in and of itself is fine, but I guess the fact that like maybe you got some little food particles just like, you know, swimming around in there, causing a ruckus.
Well, I guess if you got like a bottle in a metal container, the metal starts like making the water taste a bit more irony.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah.
true as well, yeah.
Because
Yeah, I don't know.
Thing.
Personally, yeah, sorry.
No, you go. No, you go.
This is just in terms of like water containment. I'm a frequenter of drinking, like a plastic bottle from a plastic bottle, and then just reusing it as a water bottle for however long I want to, up until I should probably replace it, because it like I should, like, the one that I currently use at the moment, I absolutely should, because it's past its, like, of course, like, I already drank the contents of it, but it says it's past its, like, best before, so at that point I should probably buy another bottle of the same thing, and then just, like, you know, drink the shit out of that, and then, you know, use that as a new one. And, like, you know, there's that Wojak meme, the Soy Jack meme, and, like, you know, the Soy Jack's angry at the Chad, the Nordic gamer, because he does that. And, you know, I think it's a decent system. It's, like, environmentally conscious enough that it would make, like, a fraction of a difference, I guess, but...
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just convenient.
What, just buying bottled water?
No, like buying, like, if you bought, like, a nice drink, and then that's, like, a liter... And then, like, you know, obviously you drink the drink, and then you just wash it out and keep the bottle and use that as a water bottle.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know why people don't do that more often, because I feel like...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, actually, to be honest, if you can recycle it, I guess you should recycle it.
Yeah, it's pretty much just recycling, but with plastic, yeah.
But I guess it's also, like, reducing your recycling usage as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. No, that's very true. It's like, it's making use of what you have also.
Yeah.
I like to do that. Like, I used to do that. I used to get, like... If I bought a bottle of Coke, I'd use it as like a bottle, and I just continue doing that until the next one I bought, and then I'd recycle it. But then I guess it doesn't make that much of a difference because you got to recycle it anyway, right?
Well, that's the thing. At the end of the day, You do have to. Well, for me, at the end of the 4 months that you've owned this single water bottle.
It's kind of funny when I think of your fridge, Adam, because sometimes you'll come in and you open it and there's like 5 bottles of water.
I remember, at 34E, Alistair was like, I know you're a cold beverage enthusiast, but, I feel like you have too many water bottles at him. And I'm like, I had like 4 going in the fridge. Like, I had a 2-liter, like, like the Charlie's, how they have like the 2-liter ones. I had one of those. Yeah. I had my night and day bottle. I had some other like 1-liter one, and then I think I just had like a 250 or a 500 milliliter one too.
It's like, it was such a buzzy thing though, because you'd like show up and you'd open the fridge and you just have all these bottles of water. It's like, Adam, we need the fridge also for food, like not just your.
It's like you have an intervention about this shit.
Why, if you cared so much of that water, you get like a big fucking. Buy one of those big like 28-liter like tags and shove it in a quarter somewhere at him, and then you can like take a little bit of water out every time to put in your bottle and put in the fucking thing.
That's very true. And actually, the last Adam's environmental tip is with the water that you don't drink, it saves water.
Yeah,
I demonstrated this to my flatmates earlier in the year, and I don't think they actually care that much, but it is what it is. The water that you don't drink, you put in the kettle, and then you boil it, which kills the bacteria. And it also means that the next person that comes along that wants to make a hot drink, they got some water.
But does that mean then that your gobbery germs from that bottle of water that you've been drinking out of are now in the kettle?
But I guess because they're dead, because they got boiled. I don't do it when I'm sick, though. I don't do it when I'm sick.
Oh yeah, absolutely not.
You know what? I think that's pretty.
If I'm feeling a little under the weather, I'm like, you know what? Today, that's not going in the kitchen.
Everyone in your household has fucking COVID because Adam's like, just drink out of this bottle and put the rest of it in the fucking jug. Adam.
Welcome to my life.
I feel like I'm a degenerate piece of shit, and then I'm like, that's right.
Buddy, you already know that on like a scale from 1 to degenerate, I'm absolutely an 11.
I must be like a 9 then. Then I guess Simon, you're pretty normal.
I have no fucking idea, dog.
I'm like mild. You're like
no
a
spices.
You're a pitchfork 7.8.
Is that the same rating as Hellboy on Pitchfork?
No, that's 8.5. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, right.
Wait, was that when they like re-reviewed the album because they originally gave it like a 4 because they hated it? Do you guys remember that?
Did they re-rate it?
Yeah, they always do that.
I just find it so funny the fact that Pitchfork think they can rewrite history.
They've been doing that for like literally today. So every Sunday they go over a classic album and re-review it. Today on Pitchfork they looked at Living Colour. You guys know Living Colour, right?
Yeah.
You know that band Living Colour?
Are they the band that do that song about fascism?
I mean, probably, yeah. I mean, they were a black rock band, pretty much.
Yeah.
But they gave it a 9.
Uh-huh.
And which is interesting because it's a really good album. It's got like ska influences and all type of shit. Like, a bit like the Bad Brains, but more like rocky and like more brash rock. And they're good. They're really cool. Living Colour. Fucking love them. Used to listen to the album a lot growing up, particularly Vivid, because I really like the song Cult of Personality. It's a great song.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking about. Yeah.
But they gave the album a 9, and like. It's a good album, but it wasn't particularly, and it was quite revolutionary at the time. It was quite different. Cult of Personality, in particular, was quite a banger. But I don't think they're quite as. They're more culturally relevant and important because of the cultural significance of them being an all-black, rock band. But I think Pitchfork probably didn't enjoy the album very much when it first came out. Well, they weren't even around probably. But yeah. I think what kind of happened, what they've kind of done is they've been like, we gotta highlight the socio-political blah blah blah, and they made the review, which is fine. I guess. And it's kind of nice that like Living Color gets some representation because they're not usually. But it's really odd thinking that Pitchfork's probably rewritten a review that they thought was really bad, like because they've done that before. Albums that they thought were bad.
Do you think Pitchfork will ever review Tiananmen Square?
I don't know. What's Tiananmen Square?
Yeah, what is that actually?
what is that, Adam?
Because you're like I'm not actually sure if it was
Is it like an album or something?
It came out, it got pretty mixed reception. From what I heard, people say it was a bit of a nothing EP at the time. But
sorry, what are you talking about?
Tiananmen Square. This is some. I've never heard of this in my life, man. What genre is it? Is it like field recordings
I'm pretty sure it's I'm pretty sure it's ritual.
This is a fucking copy bus.
I think it's ritual ambient.
Oh, ritual! Fuck, dude, that is exotic. Holy shit!
Sorry,
no wonder I've never heard of it.
I'm Simon. I genuinely can't do a music. Tell me you're doing a bit on top.
Are you doing a bit?
Yes.
I am too, motherfucker.
I didn't know that you. No, fuck you. I didn't know you were doing a bit.
Fucking hell, we are just operating on 5 different levels of irony. Jesus Christ.
I didn't know that. Oh well, you know what, Adam? Fine. Just fine. Anyway, Living Color, Vivid, great album. Pitchfork did a re-review, so now people will start listening to Living Color again.
Nice. I actually probably will listen to a Living Color. I think probably Personality is a great song.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's a really good album. Anyway, Water.
Love these subtopics.
See, is it too premature to cite the great man that is DFW when he said
this is Water.
The real value of a real education has almost nothing to do with knowledge and everything to do with simple awareness. Awareness of what is so real and essential, so hidden in plain sight all around us all the time, that we have to keep reminding ourselves over and over, this is water. Close quote. This is water. Full stop. So, I think what he's saying actually is that when you leave your water out for a really long time, it doesn't even matter. You could just point to it, and whether you're a fish, a car, a human being, or even the sun, you could look at it and you could say, this is water.
Do you think it might be, sorry, I think you're very correct, but I also think, do you think it just means that it actually doesn't matter anymore because everything around you is just natural in itself? Because water is such a natural substance, there's an abundance in everywhere, so it doesn't matter if it's stale or wet because
exactly,
it's water. You can just drink it anyway, it's fine.
Nature, yeah.
I wouldn't see it in a dish.
Wait.
I wouldn't see it as a fish. I wouldn't see it in the sky. I wouldn't see it in my man's eye.
Fucking alright, Dr.
This is water. T.S. Eliot.
Oh, bro,
T.S.
how
Eliot.
dirty water can make you sick?
Water can make you sick.
Yo, can it?
On God, bro? Is this for real?
On God? Water makes you sick?
Yo, water can spoiled water make you sick? Some of the more commonly reported problems experienced from drinking impure water include, but are not limited to, the following waterborne illness: gastrointestinal problems. So you get gastro problems.
Oh, that sucks, bro.
Like,
you know, actually,
diarrhea and nausea.
One of the most depressing things that I heard about recently was that at this point in time, you can't drink rainwater anymore. It's
Oh yeah, because
Really?
sky pollution
Yeah.
and shit like that. Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, because everything we fucked up our ecosystem so badly
I
that
didn't know that.
you
Jesus
can't even
fuck.
So like it's like real fucked for like, you know, like tribes that aren't even like known or like, you know, have any contact with civilization that rely on that. So for all we know, like gradually all these people are just like dying of these horrific diseases and
they're just getting sick, right? So they're getting like gastro problems and stuff like that, and like, that's really fucking miserable. God,
just bro, it's some
so horrible. Donate some butts and boots.
Easy as problem solved.
Well, they'll figure out how to use them. It's
exactly,
fine.
Yeah.
That's so horrible. That's actually genuinely fucking horrible.
Oh, fuck yeah. No, it's terrible. Like,
man, this planet
we live in a
society,
man, honestly.
We straight up do. Well, those, I mean, they live in their own society.
Exactly, the North Sentinels and shit.
Their society is being damaged because of our air pollution and our continued, like, effort to give to climate change, right? Like, we don't... Man, it's fucked.
It's fucked up. But, yeah, so, like, but, yeah, taking that, to my earlier notion...
Does that imply then that there's no pure water anymore, pretty much?
Well,
you have to make pure water is, you know, something that we have to tamper with chemically to, you know.
Well, we do have like hydro plants and stuff like that.
That's true.
That like purify the water, but just the naturally occurring rain that falls, like you can't just drink that in spades.
That's so interesting. That's so fast, man. That's some hellish nightmare. That's
dude,
genuinely
like no,
upsetting.
straight up, because it's like,
where'd you hear this? Did you have?
I just saw like an article about it. Oh yeah, here we go.
Put it in the chat. I want to read it.
Rainwater is no longer safe to drink. Hold on, I'll post it. Yeah. Bam.
Bad news for Earth. Rainwater is no longer safe to drink, thanks to dangerous.
So yeah, it's like it's straight up like fucking disease. Like it's just like straight up the worst shit ever. Because it's like, you know, back in the day, you know, you just stick your tongue out and you're like, I'm gonna drink some rainwater. But no, now we've got some perfluoroalkyl and polyfluoroalkyl substances.
That's so fucked.
Yeah.
So it has to be filtered. Everything you drink,
the hazardous chemicals that leach from the ultra-durable we've created for the past 120 years.
Man.
So yeah, our shit's fucked.
It's so... God, this world is dying, man. It's so sad. Yeah, it's actually miserable. Oh, it's really hard to have...
We are quite literally the disease upon this earth.
It's genuinely hard to have hope in the world when you're like, oh, that's right.
Can't drink rainwater.
That's right, we did this.
We did this, yeah. We're in a hell of our own making. Hell is our own making.
That's why you gotta adopt the clown pill lifestyle, baby. Honk honk.
Yeah, hell yeah. Jesus privileges.
Staged, and we are the actors.
Yeah. Anyway, water.
Well, I think we figured it out. We can't even fucking drink it.
Yeah, there's no point in figuring out, there's no point in figuring out how long you should keep it out if it's just fucking poison anyway.
Probably already out, like, we're only 3 episodes deep and we're already getting into the fucking chains of Nile.
Yeah, dog, we're getting into, like, we're going into, like, climate change and shit like that, straight up.
Yeah, there's no denying that water itself has now been ruined by climate change.
Fucking hell, water bros, we lost.
We did. We lost, man. The world's fucked. And also, you know, I think the worst thing about that article is it talks about like the Industrial Revolution of World War II, and also that was a factor.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah, it was all leading up till now, and we're quite literally. I mean, like from 120 years ago till now, like we've just been
adding
gradually making it worse.
Oh god. So leaving water out on your table, it doesn't fucking matter. It
doesn't fucking matter.
It don't matter. None of this matters.
Do you know what does fucking matter? Hopefully, honestly, like not reducing your carbon emissions is probably the real answer to the question.
God
Whether or
damn,
not, you know,
dude, yeah. Imagine
like,
just
should
like,
you-
imagine just like, you know, getting like all your fucking like, gathering together all your cum tissues or some shit, lighting them ablaze in hopes of just getting rid of them, and that's just contributing to poisoning the rainwater.
Yeah.
Terrible.
You're legitimately.
Well, I was thinking like if you wanted to
doing
get
that.
a little bit more. I'm not even gonna say it.
Oh, all right. I'll censor that in post.
Yeah.
Censored in
It
post.
was a bit too. You know, I have to draw my line somewhere.
You know what? You could even argue that like, how long you guys leave out a glass of wood in your house? The fact that like someone is capable to just leave a glass of wood out of their house in itself says a lot about their privileged like background to be able to just
That's
leave
true,
a glass
man.
of
If I see
water
a
out.
glass of water, I want to drink that shit.
I just drink it straight away.
Guys,
water-
you know what? I
water's
think
precious,
big takeaway. If you see water, drink it,
It's a
Drink that
precious
shit
resource.
immediately, dog.
bro.
It's a
I
precious
love
resource
being an
that not
H2O,
everyone can
bro.
have. I love being an H2O bro too. H2O water.
Hashtag H2O
100%.
bros.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah,
Water, 100% real shit.
bro. Water's for the real ones.
If you're not drinking
If you drink that fucking shit that you have to like, if you have to sweeten your water, you're a fucking pleb.
Oh, dude, that's so weird. I had sweetened water last night.
What do you think?
Yeah, what do you think of it?
So I was walking home, and there was this ginger guy who was a military man,
Nice.
and he was like, "Hey man, how's your night been?" I was like, "Yeah, pretty good." This is Simon. This is when you walked home. 'Cause I
Oh
was shaking.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so this guy, and he was like, "Hey man, I'm doing pretty good." I was like, "Oh, sick, dude." And he was like, "Man, I'm really hungry though." And I was like, "Oh, there's a dairy just up the road. We might get really lucky and be able to get some food." And he was like, "Oh, cool. That sounds like a really good time. I'm not from Palmy." And I was like, "Cool." So we walked up to the dairy, and you know the Celtics. Sorry, it was the Celtics, but you know how they have the little open. Like when it's late night, they usually have like a little open thing, so you can just talk to the person to fill up your car, and so you can't go inside, but they can get food and shit for you.
Oh,
So we
it's
just
like
did
the
that.
night pay thing. Yeah.
Yeah, night pay. So we did that, and I got a pie and some vitamin water, and it was flavored water, and it tasted good. It was water.
That's the dream.
Did the
I
job.
was
yeah.
thirsty.
Did it taste like water, or was like there like a kind of ounce of simulation there?
I think it was like
You
a
could taste
mango
the
flavored
simulation.
thing. You could taste them like
you
a
could
mango.
taste it, and you can slowly start to see like the ones and zeros like
Yeah,
coat your
yeah,
vision.
all
It
green
was-
leaded and everything.
It was kind of funny though because I wasn't trying to get a water. I was trying to get a Licoda.
A Lucozade?
You know I was trying to get a Lucozade, but I couldn't pronounce. I'm dyslexic, so I couldn't pronounce the name of it. So I said I want the drink. I said I wanted the orange drink next to I wanted the orange drink next to the kombucha. And he interpreted that as vitamin water. So he got me some vitamin water.
Is that the water that's like coloured?
Yeah,
And it's like it could be
Oh,
like
that
purple
water.
or like.
it's just water, but they put flavor in it.
Hey yo,
pretty much.
lean colored water, lean purple.
Hey yo.
Yeah, dude.
gonna lean
that was
for you.
okay.
Oh, that leaf for I wanna be for real.
That was okay though. I just got some flavored water. That was fine.
Yeah. I was thinking along the lines of like, there's like little tablets you can like put in water to make it sweeter.
Oh, those are weird.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
That's,
It's
so weird.
That is fucking straight up simulation stuff right there.
Water
I
generally
just-
tastes like nothing. Like how?
I just
Why do you
can't
need a
fathom
flavored
the
water?
It
notion-
just feels refreshing, you know.
Yeah, like the notion
Yeah.
that people just don't like water. I can't.
Well,
conceive
like,
That
uh,
is like inhuman because like we're 80%
Wait.
water.
Sorry, hold up. You know our dad's not particularly fond of water though, right?
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I'm saying. I'm upset with
it's
my
weird.
father because he doesn't like the taste of water. Like,
It's such a strange thing, eh? Like he doesn't like the taste of it, so he used to have a soda stream so he could carbonate it, or like
My father in
It's
Christ,
like-
it doesn't taste like anything.
my father in Christ.
it tastes like nothing. It's so odd. He likes cold water. He likes it when it's really, really cold.
Yeah,
He doesn't
well, like
room
that's king
temperature.
shit. Like,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
king
yeah. Of
shit.
course, that's
I
what
think-
you want, basically.
But-
yeah. Oh, dude, you know what? You know what hits different though. Like like tap water at 3 a.m. You'll even
Oh,
try
I
that?
knew we were gonna.
Yeah,
oh,
exactly,
yeah,
dog.
brought
Yeah,
it up.
Hell
shit.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, when you're just like staying up real late and shit, you can't go to sleep or anything. You just go to the bathroom and drink a little bit of
Oh,
tap water.
yeah.
It's so fucking refreshing, bro. You see the pearly gates of heaven the moment you drink that shit. It tastes so nice and refreshing.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
And I know, like, cause I know as soon as I have that and I go to sleep, I'm rested. I'm absolutely not waking up again. Like that shit passes me out.
Exactly.
Do you guys have
Makes me
like a
pass out.
bottle? Do you guys, when you go to bed, do you try to make sure you have like a bottle of water next to you always? Because like I try
Yeah,
and,
try to like refresh that.
you know, like when
as
you
much
wake
as
up.
I can.
I only do it if I'm like out, like if I had like a night out, and then like I want to maybe if I'm still like a little bit drunk or like just need to drink water because I know I'm gonna feel thirsty, or if I go to like a gig and I feel like really sweaty afterwards, I just like get a bottle of water and just put it by my bed. I don't do it every night, but
See, that's what I try to do. Like I try to make sure that when I go out, because like I always drink like heaps of water before I go to bed, what I've been drinking. But then I always like to make sure that I have a water bottle next to me, because you know the worst part of being hungover is all you've been
Not
drinking
having
is when you
water,
wake up. Yeah, and like you always wake up at like 3 or 4 a.m. because you're not sleeping well anyway. And the most refreshing thing is when you have like really cold, nice water just like there, and you have a sip of it after waking up at like 5 a.m. to take a piss, have an alcoholic piss. You drink that water afterwards, you're like, damn, I'm refreshed.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
ready
that
to
shit
sleep.
just revives you, basically. Pre-seed to revive type shit. Yeah, brings you back.
I did that today. I had like a nap, Simon, before, and like woke up feeling refreshed from our night of drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, we didn't drink that much.
Nah, we
were
didn't go
pretty.
that hard. We only had like 3, what is it? The fucking Park Lanes? Yeah. But you had a little bit more.
It was
You had
Park
a-
Lanes, yeah.
Yeah.
I only had 2 Park Lanes because I think Autumn drank the other one.
Yeah, I only had 2, 3, some shit like that. I don't know. They taste
There was
quite
a
nice,
point where I was just like, they did. There was a point where I was like, I just can't have any more because I'm so dehydrated. And I was like, I don't need to be even more dehydrated.
I know, yeah, ironically, yeah, it is quite a
But when we went to Traders, I had some drinks.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're not particularly. They're not. It's like not those like those nectarine things I got. They were quite nice
Yeah.
because they were like water infused. Like they're like flavored water and like vodka. They were quite nice.
Yeah.
yeah. So shout out to H20 Bros.
H2O
Yeah.
Bros, H2O Bros, H2O Bros.
I think we should call this one H2O Bros.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, and also I reckon. So figuring it out, we figured out that the world is fuck. That water.
Born to Die
and
world is a
climate
change.
hold on.
Is fuck.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Let's do the let's do the full thing.
Yeah. Dude, I literally
But
have a
there's
fucking
there's-
shirt of this shit in my closet. Should I just get it out?
Look, that's H2Oize it though.
Oh, yeah.
Born to drink, world is a water, kill 'em all 1989, I am drink man. Fucking 410 billion 700 wait, hold on, no, 410 million 757,864 I didn't even know that number.
Dead fish.
Dead bacteria.
Or
Dead fish, yeah, there we go.
We should make that the thumbnail. Just an edit of that. Yeah, that's so good.
Wait, Adam, I'm pretty sure you're on thumbnail duty.
Oh yeah, Adam, you gotta make
I
your
am.
thumbnail, man.
I'll do it. I'll
Yep.
do this time. I'll do the edits.
Next week,
Fuck
next time we do it.
yeah, let's go.
But fuck, dude, yeah, what is fuck? Try to reduce your carbon emissions if you can.
Kneel down when you pee.
Yeah, kneel down with your pee.
Yep. Try to drink the least amount of microplastics as you can. Try not to drink rainwater.
Yeah, make sure you filter your rainwater, apparently.
Yeah, I remember,
Attempt to drink all of the water in the sea. Do it.
Drink that
Get a
water.
big ass fucking nuclear Bunsen burner.
Exactly.
That shit.
I guess we figured it out.
Yeah, I
Figured
guess
it
so.
out.
Yeah.
I've been Ruben.
I've been
I've been
Simon. I've been Simon. And that's
This
been
has
Adam.
been figuring. This has
We
been
fucking
figuring it
figured it
out.
out.
Yeah,
Jeez.
figuring it out, G's. Figuring out the water
Adam,
and stuff,
Do you
etc.
want to close on some passing ruminations?
Say a really cool quote and then we'll end it there.
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you.
To water we come, to to the water we come.
That was Shakespeare.
Come!